Welcome to Life in a Headlock. I'm Logan Creed, and you are?
Jaxon.
Nice to meet you, bud. So this is Life in a Headlock. It's a series of questions. How people get to know the man behind the wrestler, or the wrestler behind the man, whichever way you want to put it. First question is, who trained you, and where were you trained to be a wrestler?
I originally started at a place called FTW in Queens, New York. My first trainer was Matt Stryker, also this guy Grim Reaper. Then after about a year and a half, I moved to Atlanta, and now my trainer is Dante Fox or AR Fox from Lucha Underground.
Matt Stryker with an eyebrow, or Matt Stryker with two eyebrows?
Two eyebrows, the smart ass Matt Stryker, the one who was in WWE.
The other one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Not him.
Where did the name Jaxon come from?
I used to be in a band. The band was Vileborn. So we used to do the Ramones thing. Everyone's last name was Vile, and my middle name's Jaxon, so we just ran with it. It was just easy. It was an easy transition.
Tell me about your very first match.
Oh, it was horrible.
Was it win, lose, draw, and how was the house?
We won. I won by smashing a bottle over somebody's head. It was a six-man tag. It was me, this guy Donnie Dixon, who I started with, and David Starr, actually, the indie darling, against these three other guys that I trained with. I was absolutely petrified. I had two spots: tag in, run heat, hit somebody with a bottle. I tagged in, hit somebody with one stomp, and tagged out. I was petrified, waited till my bottle spot, hit him with the bottle, took the wing, and that was it. And got busted the cherry, got that out of the way.
The bottle.
Yup.
Couldn't screw that up, though, could you?
That's why I was only a kick in a bottle. I was so scared. And it was a big draw. It was a big house. It was pre-show, pre-evolved, so it was probably about 300, 400 people in Queens, New York. So it was...
I could say you botched nothing, huh?
Nope.
Alright. What do you consider your style of wrestling?
I'm a mix between a brawler and a technician. I have a very strong amateur background in Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu and amateur wrestling. But also just like a good old epic fight. So I kind of try and mix the two. I stay aggressive, I hit hard, I throw a lot of strikes, but I try not to forget that I know how to fight and I know how to protect myself in a smart, educated manner instead of just throwing bombs.
More combos.
I like to wrestle smart, but I like to stay very aggressive.
I was showing some of the guys earlier, keep Lee spot. There was a punch, back elbow, chop, headbutt, body slam. I was like, he's a big dude, to be doing all the combos. I thought the other guy doing combos is big dude.
Yeah, no, Keith Lee's a monster. He's super strong.
He just got signed. He's in the class right now.
He deserves it.
There goes another
He
one.
deserves it.
Who is the wrestler or person that inspired you to be a wrestler?
It's kind of hard to way. I'm a big Stone Cold fan. He was the guy when I was coming up and growing up. So definitely a lot of Stone Cold. As I started to adapt and started to learn and become a wrestler, I really fell into a big fan. As a baseball fan, my trainer, AR Fox, huge fan of his. And then Sammy Callahan, also a dream of mine, dream match of mine. I just kind of mixed all of them and kind of grew from them.
So, that was one of my questions. Who's your dream opponent? Sammy Callahan?
Sammy Callahan. I've already wrestled AR Fox, otherwise he'd be on the list. But Sammy Callahan's definitely a dream opponent of mine. I stole a lot of shit from him. I tried to modify it, but Sammy, if you see this, I'm sorry, but I stole a lot of your shit. It'd be fun to have a match, together. I think I'd learn a lot. I think it'd be a hell of a fight.
Remember in wrestling, you don't steal nothing from this ball.
Exactly. Some of it maybe was blatantly stolen, but I'm sure he's stolen from other people too.
Well, what is your feelings on TV wrestling? Ring of Honor, WWE, anything?
It's all wrestling to me. I love professional wrestling, all of it. I'm not one of those guys who I don't hate on lucha style. I don't hate on that style. I don't hate on death matches. I don't care. I love wrestling. You tell a good story and you hit each other hard and you make me believe and you impress me. I love it. whether it's on TV. I mean, I've seen on YouTube some backyard shit that's actually been impressive. So I mean, I just like wrestling. I like fighting. I like MMA. I like boxing. I
know you like creativity.
You know.
I've seen that in your match.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What are your feelings on interviews?
I don't care. I'm cool with it. I think it's better than them being banned. You know, if we're gonna sit here and try and pass females off as these believable, inspirational badasses, but they can't hang with a guy that's the same weight, I don't think it makes sense. I mean, I'll put someone else like Dimension DeRose. She's a female on the indies. She's phenomenal, and she can fucking give it as much as she can take it. I've been in the ring with her, and she hits just as hard, if not harder, than some of the boys. I think they're fine. I don't think, not that I condone hitting women, but in a competitive atmosphere, if Ronda Rousey wants to fight a featherweight that's a man, why not? Why not? That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah, Dimension got me down there in Battle Royal one night, scared the hell out of me and put me on the top rope.
That's what I'm saying. She'll give it to you. You're lucky you didn't have to take that amnesia. You'll have you seeing stars.
Really?
Have you seeing stars? But she's the bomb. You know, to me, those are the good female wrestlers. The ones that aren't these dainty little prissy models. They're badasses. They're believable badasses. And I think by putting them in there with men and really just knocking it out, I think it would elevate females and elevate intergender wrestling as opposed to, hiding it or making them seem weaker.
I enjoy it. To me, that was the best part of Ronda Rousey and Mania. Her beat herself out of it.
I like what they're doing with Ellsworth right now.
He's gone now, but they were doing something.
But he can't hit back.
Yeah.
I think it would do something to the crowd if all of a sudden Ellsworth just turned around and freaking popped Asuka in the face.
That's what I thought.
That would get, I think, the right kind of reaction.
Do you think the reason they ain't doing this because they're so family friendly?
I think in the world now, everybody's you have to be very careful on who you bother and who you offend and who you have to be careful. I mean, look, this is WWE. They are professional wrestling. They're not doing anything wrong by any means. They are professional wrestling. The world might not be going in the direction that I want it to, but just because that's the way I want the world to be doesn't mean that's the way the world's going to be. I think WWE is doing what they have to do. There will be a Lucha Underground. You want to watch intergender? Lucha Underground will give it to you. I think Impact Wrestling, you want to see intergender? They'll give it to you. So WWE doesn't have to do it. You can still get it. You can still get it on mainstream.
And they do a good bit in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Triple A.
Oh yeah.
I've seen numerous.
Oh yeah. And there's still good, believable competition. So.
A lot. I always like to get people to play. I'm test you on the book. Just give me your dream match. Not for you, just a dream match that you've never seen.
Wow. Like totally fantasy.
Yeah. Who's gonna win?
I would kind of love to see Cactus Jack and Sami Callihan go at maybe not at CZW, but at ECW in its prime when it was nitty and gritty. So Sammy in his prime when he was still young and kind of doing a little bit too much. Cactus when he was in his prime and doing way too much. I think those two would murder it. I think they would just murder it. And I don't think it really matters who wins. I think that'd be one of the few matches where the finish probably wouldn't be the most important part. But I like a good fight. Second to that would be Shawn Michaels and The Rock. I think the amount of charisma in that ring would be huge. It would just be huge.
One I thought WWE missed out, and I wanted it so bad, and I was like, there's no reason not to do it. Sabu and Undertaker.
Yep.
And they missed it. I'm like,
yep.
Right there.
Yep, I aged out.
I know, but at that point, they were still okay guys.
Yeah.
They were beat up, but about the same beat up for each person.
I think now Undertaker might be fair, a little bit better than Sabu.
Yeah, Sabu went over the mouth a while back.
Yeah.
He's still out there.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes. He loves professional wrestling. He loves it. Still does the scene. Still goes, makes the drives. He still does the road, and he'll still do it for, probably a lot less than he could get. And that's commendable.
I was listening to him talk about when he went to ECW. He said he was told he could get 500, but he chickened out and asked for 300. So
Yeah.
that's a legend. It ain't about the money. It's about, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, no, ECW was really what I grew up with. I mean, I watched WWE and I followed it strictly, but ECW is what I looked forward to. My parents knew I watched wrestling when I started watching wrestling when I was 6. My parents knew, and they would come into the WWE stuff, and like, some of them, they were like, maybe you shouldn't be watching this. But they never watched. By the time ECW came on, my parents were sleeping.
I was gonna say I would watch it at 3 in the morning. Dude.
I learned some words. I mean, I learned some language, and I wouldn't change any of it.
And the last part really isn't the question. But who's been there for you the most in wrestling? If you'd like to thank them, here's your opportunity.
I mean, to be cliche, my parents, first and foremost. I mean, I started a little bit later. I gave up an amazing career to pursue pro wrestling, and when financial struggles came in, they helped. They made it when I won the WA4 belt in New York. They were the ones who covered my flight so I could get to New York, and I can win this belt in front of my nephews, in front of my family. AR Fox, I'll never. I don't want to get emotional. I got to give it to protect. But he's done so much for me. I mean, where I came from, the guy who ran the place wasn't the nicest fella and didn't do a lot to build you up as a professional. And that first year and a half, and this isn't Matt Stryker, he was the trainer, this is the person who owned it. He never made you feel like you were working as a wrestler. He never even really made you feel like a wrestler. You always just, no matter what you did, you were always in the student phase. Where with Fox, it was, when we sat down and had our first match, and he's my trainer, he said, well, all right, what do you want to do? And when I gave my ideas, we did them. And some of them we changed, and some of them we kept, and we had one of my best matches that I've ever had. So, always AR Fox. And then I don't talk about him enough. There's a guy, Danny Anselmo in New York, Lawrence Spiral. He was the vet student when I started, and we both always got there early. He took me under his wing. He showed me everything that we weren't being taught in training, all those little minute changes, and we would just chain for hours, and we would just work on stuff, and I had the name, and I have a look, and I knew I was going to be kind of a pricky guy, prick character, but I didn't know what my gimmick was, and he helped me develop it. Them and then just everybody at WWA4, all of them, they're my family. We ride everywhere. We spent so many hours and miles in the car, and spent so much money on food and gas and all that stuff that it's just I would. If I had to stop wrestling tomorrow, I wouldn't regret anything. It's been a hell of a journey. It's a lot of fun. It's something I never, as not the biggest guy in the world and not the most athletic guy in the world, I never expected to be able to pay the bills doing this, and I can, and that means something to me. And so all my A4 guys, Fox, Gallo, Stryker, thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.